The United States not only has the capacity, but they have the capability to handle multiple conflicts at once. That said, that 16 years of combat has drained our resources and has had an impact on both of our equipment and our personnel. So it is time to reconstitute those efforts. We need to upgrade numbers. Numbers matter. For example, we have 289 ships. Our war plans show that we need about 450. We are short on personnel right now. We have spent more money on the current fight than on research and development and test and evaluation. So it's now time to start looking down the road at future technologies again. I have heard these discussions about reducing the numbers or the amount going to the State Department and pushing that extra money to the Department of Defense. And I thought that General Mattis's answer was probably the best when he said, if you reduce the money at State, you're going to have to increase the number of bullets I buy. When you look at the way we plan and go to war, we have 6 phases: shape, deter, seize the initiative, dominate, stabilize, and enable civil authority. Those first 2 in particular, shaping the environment at a global theater and campaign level, is done mostly by the State Department. The military and many others are involved, but this is a State Department effort. So while we always have to clean up the bureaucracy, and it's a good time to do that in all the organizations, we do need to be careful that we don't go too far and remove too many from State Department that have such a critical role in what the military and the nation as a whole does. The question of whether or not the United States has a grand strategy is one that has been coming up for decades. The reality is that we have a very solid national military strategy, national defense strategy, and national security strategy. However, we do not have a strategy across all spectrums of the U.S. government, to include all the cabinets, that look at all of the efforts that we should be focused on. If we did have that grand strategy, it would not only increase the effectiveness, but it would improve the efficiency of our organization and our nation as a whole. There's significant value in having both men and women sign up for selective service. Don't get me wrong, all volunteer force is the absolute right way to go in today's environment. But if we did need to call up all of America's sons and daughters, it would be good to have that full number and not just 50%, the males, as the law currently requires.